You can talk to people about the importance of isolation and the importance of physical distancing. When you're a teenager, it might be hard to listen to those messages. If you're a teenager who is living at a shelter, it can be really hard to listen to those messages. One of the services that we offer is Naomi Center, which is a homeless shelter for young women aged 16 to 30. So we purchased several smart TVs. Our property development folks had them up on the walls of the rooms of Naomi pretty quickly, actually, and made Netflix available. So all as a way to kind of incentivize people to stay in the shelter rather than go out and get entertainment elsewhere. So at Emmanuel House, which is a residential counseling program, we provided people with tablets, both as a way to kind of help people get through this and get the information that maybe the rest of us have access to, but also to provide them with access to some of the great resources that are online, like Bridge the Gap or therapy-assisted online programs. And we've also kind of identified some of our most vulnerable people and put cell phones and even flip phones can be really valuable as a way of texting people and just regular check-ins.
For some of these people, have they ever had a cell phone or a smartphone before in their lives?
I think it really varies. Some people do, and some people don't. And so then you get into the whole digital literacy component of it. You know, it's not as simple as buying lots of smartphones and saying, here you go, good luck with it. You know, we're told to go online for 811 or to call 811. So you need a phone or you need computer access. You need to be able to read. You know, generally the people we work with, they have many barriers like mental illnesses, addictions, homelessness, poverty. And so they're isolated at the best of times. And so now when you're actually told to self-isolate, a lot of times you're even more cut off from your usual supports. And so it's been working well, but it has certainly highlighted even more the importance of technology and equipping people with the tools that they need in everyday life.
Should we be thinking about access to technology more as a necessity, the way we think about utilities like access to electricity or running water, for example?
Mm-hmm. I think that's never been more true than in this current situation that we have in terms of a pandemic. I mean, you can only spend a few minutes on social media to hear people say how bored they are. Imagine if you lived in a precarious housing unit with nothing except for maybe a chair and a table, and how scary and lonely that would be. So one of the struggles that I think we have as a society right now is we are unhealthy the more health inequities that we have. So the wider the gap between the rich and the poor, the unhealthier the population. If we can rise everybody up to a basic level, then that's when we will become more equitable and healthier as a population. And technology is a big part of that.